my goodness, my babies. Hi. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. These are two of my favorite humans ever. Okay. We have Aki and we have Sam de Leve, and we're going to talk about Star Trek and TTRPGs. You know what I'm about to say? I'm so excited. That's a little inside joke coined by Sam de Leve, one Sam de Leve. Hi, folks. It's so good to see your faces.
It's good to see you on Starfleet Bridge.
Thank you. I actually was gonna, I am going to switch over to a Klingon ship soon when I talk about the Klingon stuff. But yes, I'm here on the Next Generation Bridge to greet you all. Talk about Star Trek ramps. And RP. Yes, with the ramps. Yes, gotta have the ramps. What? Yep. Okay. So like, I want to, for all the people who are here at the party watching and don't know the work that the three of us have done, both together and separately, can you both just give us a rundown of what Star Trek stuff is happening in the TTRPG world, particularly with Streampunks?
Yes. So for the past 3 years, the Streampunks, who are a group that include the three of us and also folks like Eric Campbell, Gina DeVivo, many of us alumni of the Geek and Sundry and Nerdist show and communities, started a show called Shield of Tomorrow, which was a Star Trek RPG show that was streamed live and broadcast. All three of the people you see here were either on the bridge or a part of the crew and then eventual command team, these two. We have all continued on to a new show, the Starfleet component of which on the USS Ross launched on Twitch Q Times back in January, and more recently, a second ship launched, captained by a highly illustrious figure.
Yes. We're both big fans of her.
Massive fan.
My Klingon background. Nice little bird of prey back there. I don't know if you can see with the cropping.
It looks good.
Blood of the Void. Yes. We have Clear Skies, the Starfleet show on Q Times, and Blood of the Void, the Klingon show on Q Times. Yes. So I mean, people have been playing Star Trek Adventures, but I feel like our group has been since the newest version of this game came out. Our group has been at the like outward facing live play of it, and like
I got the character creation rules the day that those were finalized for the beta. That was when we created our characters. I remember our first session 0. We've been around since the beginning of this particular iteration of role-playing. It's not the first Star Trek tabletop game. There was the old FASA one, and that's still just great lore. Half of Memory Beta, I swear, is based on the old FASA modules in some way or another. So it's been around.
I have what I think is the Vulcan lore book from that, and it was written by, maybe he's watching, Gareth Skarka. He was one of the writers on that. And he found our show because I tweeted a picture of myself reading the book that he wrote, which is crazy. I love you, Star Trek community. That's how it happens.
I have both the Orion Common and Deep Knowledge books from FASA, and used that to inform the character that I play for Clear Skies, an Orion captain.
Nice. Yeah,
there's our Delta ambassador, who's super cool. I just have to shout them out because they're super cool.
Yes. So, questions. Tell me what's new in Clear Skies, and for people who might not be, who are Trekkies but aren't familiar with TTRPG, can you Aki, can you tell me what is that experience like? Like if someone starts watching Clear Skies, what are they in for?
So Clear Skies is an interesting thing because it happens outside of what is currently any of the more recent like Star Trek shows. Like we're kind of in between timelines. We're after DS9 and Voyager. We're before Picard, and so we're kind of living in this no man's land of story, which means we have a lot of flexibility in what kind of stories we can tell, and what sort of sandboxes we get to play in because of that. And on Clear Skies, we've been dealing a lot actually with the development of the Romulan and Starfleet, or the Federation relationship. That's kind of been like a big part of what our story has been, like for the last couple of months. And it's likely to be a big part of the next couple of months as well, depending on how things shape up. But it's been very interesting. I think people coming in to watch our show are going to see a lot of the familiarity and heart of Trek, while also noticing that we are doing a lot that might not necessarily be immediately familiar. Like, we have a holographic XCO, which is a big deal. Like, we decided to like go full tilt and like holograms and where they fit in the world of Star Trek, and kind of spin off of the Doctor a little bit and really like pull bigger stories out of that.
There's so much we can do in the space between the end of Voyager and the beginning of Picard, which is where our story is set. There's a lot of room to play and to tell stories, drawing off of what we have seen in so much of Trek, and maybe providing a little foreshadowing here and there for other pieces of later Trek canon.
Nice. Well, yeah, I definitely feel like we, again, just like talking with Larry just now, we were talking about how people, what's cool about Trekkiness and then like creative professionals in Trek is that we carve out these spaces that we want to see for ourselves. And so I feel like the TTRPG world in Trek has been doing that now. And since 2017, when we started at Geek and Sundry, which, by the way, people, you can see these shows that we've done. So you can see Shield of Tomorrow on YouTube. I'll make sure to tweet out a link. I'm not sure if it's on our outro graphics, but we'll make sure to get a link out to people, and maybe in the chat too. We also are, you can see us every Monday night on Q Times here on Twitch. Clear Skies is 3 times a month, and then Blood of the Void, our Klingon show, is the 4th Monday of every month. So,
or the last, depending on the month that it is.
Thank you. Yes, the last Monday. Actually, tomorrow we're going to have a Klingon show. But thank you both for joining us. Please enjoy the party. I'm going to roam around some more. Yes, you have your synthahol in your purple bottle. Love it.
Naturally. Always synthahol. Yes. I would never drink actual alcohol on my
not
ship.
While on duty.
Certainly not. That would be wrong and bad.
Well, thank you both so much. And I'll see you later. I'm going to roam around this party a little bit more.
Enjoy.